Del Toro is really great at is his character and world building.
Oh yeah,
which really takes you in to the atmosphere, and it lets you allow, like, if there is shoddy CGI, it doesn't affect you because you're so invested in this world and these characters. I
was gonna say he's a great storyteller visually, without pretty much saying a word. Like, just to get sidetracked real quick, when I went to go see Pan's Labyrinth, I went to go see it at the El Cajon Theater, and it was predominantly, I was like the only like Mexican there. Like, I'm not even joking.
For Pan's Labyrinth?
For Pan's Labyrinth, because it was advertised as like this kind of like Lord of the Rings thing. But when I got there, I didn't know that it was predominantly about the Spanish Revolution. So when I'm watching this, I can hear and totally, like, you know, how do you say, translate the words right when they're happening. But to anybody else, it was more visually stimulating because they had the subtitles, but he could tell you a story. You didn't even have to really read everything to get what was going on, is what I was saying.
It's not very dialogue driven.
No, it's very visually driven. So like when you see Del Toro's work, you can kind of like get a sense of how the story is going, and the music too, especially in Hellboy, dude. The music. Oh man, the music is like one of the things that pulled me in.
Done by Marco Beltrami, who will come full circle right now. He scored, I believe, all of the Scream films.
No way.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. And he did this last one too. That's dope. Yeah, the crescendo like rises in all of those Hellboy. It just kind of makes it very epic, like and especially with the narration of his dad, the broom dude, like his voice with that music, it just goes together. Like, it creates like a very like if you're watching something at Disneyland, you know, like you're about to go on a ride. Yeah, it's pretty dope. What's that dude's name? He was also in V for Vendetta.
John Hurt.
Okay. Yeah, that dude's pretty dope. I like his... he passed, no?
You are right. In 2017.
Yeah, I thought he did.
He passed away. We cannot talk about this movie and not give a shout out to Abe Sapien.
Abe Sapien,
a.k.a.
dude.
Doug Jones, a longtime collaborator of Del Toro.
He was also the pale guy. And then he also was the Angel of Death. But yeah, he's very...
I think he might have been the Fawn as well.
Oh, he was the Fawn.
But obviously it's not his voice. As well as, I don't know if you knew this, but Abe Sapien is... Doug Jones is in the makeup, right?
The whole time?
But it's voiced over by somebody else.
I was about to say, is that his real voice?
No.
Okay.
No.
That whole character is really, like, bizarre, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, they say the origins of him and stuff, like, he was founded the same day that Abe Lincoln was assassinated.
And that's why he got his name.
Abe Sapien.
Yep.
That's pretty dope, and he eats rotten eggs.
Yep. Yep. Very, I don't know if you've seen Shape of Water.
No, but I know what you're talking about.
That's also Doug Jones.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But those characters are very similar aesthetically.
That dude's really thin.
Yeah. I think he was he did a stint on Star Trek, and then he was those pale dudes or one of them in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you remember that episode where they like don't talk and they take everybody's voices away. Yeah.
Dude, he's been around for a minute.
A long time, yeah.
He's probably pretty old. That's dope, though. I didn't know that. That was like a swan fact within a swan fact.
Oh, shit.
Doug Jones, yeah, dude. Before, when I was getting ready for the show, I was watching like Del Toro's 10 Most Gruesome Monsters, and he was like, the dude that made the little documentary thing was like praising that guy because he's like, yeah, he's like most of his characters. He does like a lot of the stuff.
He does everything, and the amount of patience to do that over and over and over again, hours and hours of makeup.
They probably pay him a lot,
Yeah.
dude. Especially for the pale man.
Yeah, I can't imagine that that's very comfortable, or I'm sure
Yeah.
it's hard to breathe, and
Yeah.
you know.
You have to have some sort of unclaustrophobia
Mm-hmm.
because you don't, anybody who's wore just a spandex suit would know.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you like anxiety.
Good. To circle back to Ron Perlman's makeup is
Dude.
incredible too.
You know, what I was about to say is I haven't seen the new one, but I've seen parts of it, and I don't like the way he holds his face as Hellboy. I think Ron Perlman has that Hellboy face.
I feel like you need somebody very, very specific and has already stoic features.
Mm-hmm.
And so Ron Perlman has that long face with that defined jawline, right?
Yeah.
So he seeps through. When you look at Hellboy, you can see him too.
Yeah.
He doesn't disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he just is.
Yeah.
I feel like that is our Hellboy.
Yeah, especially when they do a little close-ups sometimes when when he's talking to almost right next to the camera, you can still see him. He looks in the makeup, he still looks like Perlman.
Yeah.
But I think what the fuck is I think Marv would have been a good Hellboy.
Oh, Mickey Rourke, yeah.
Mickey Rourke, dude.
Mickey Rourke could have done it, yeah.
I think he could have, especially because how they fucking fucked with his face for the wrestler
Mm-hmm.
and for Sin City.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the dude's name is from Stranger Things.
David Harbour. Who I didn't have a problem with his Hellboy, but I just wasn't really a big fan of the movie. And I'm not alone in this because I think it has just like an 18 on Rotten.
You watched it?
Yeah, I saw it in the theaters.
Oh, so I was at the point where I was like, it's only been like a handful of years since the last Hellboy. Is it a reboot of the first?
It's a reboot, but I believe supposedly it was because Perlman claimed that he was too old, that he didn't want to do it. So it was like a Freddy Krueger situation where he just thought it was time to hang it up. It's been too much time has passed. Perlman was already an older guy.
But my thing is, did we want another Hellboy? Because the first one is amazing.
Yeah, it's a losing battle because you're not only going up against the iconic, persona of Perlman as Hellboy, but Guillermo Del Toro.
Yeah, who did this
didn't
one?
direct it. I don't know.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Uh-huh. It's just it's kind of like maybe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that was kind of like a cash grab, and it was, I don't know. That's why I'm saying I'm not really familiar with the dude's working career after Stranger Things. Oh, although, wait a minute, I take it back.
He's in Black Widow, and he's really good.
Yes.
So it's nothing.
Take it back.
Yeah.
I take it back because that fool was dope as that character. I really liked that fool as he was
the Russian
the Red Guardian, and he's all dude. That fool's sick. That fool's sick in that one. But see, to me, that's an original character because we never saw the Red Guardian before.
He's basically like the Russian version of Cap.
Yeah, that's right. And he's all kind of fatter now. He's like, the uniforms shrink on me or something. Dude, we should do that movie. That's a good movie to do.
I would. We haven't done a lot of comic book films.
You know what though? That Black Widow film to me was actually really good.
I'm surprised you saw it.
I saw it, dude. It was
Disney Plus, maybe?
Might have. You know what? I did watch it at the pad. Damn, that was when my grandpa was still alive. But yeah, dude, we watched it, and I was actually really into the movie, dude, and I thought it was really good. Him and the sister.
Oh, Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
Of Midsommar.
Yeah, dude.
She's rad.
She's fucking badass in that movie. And she does her, Russian accent. And I was like, yo, I knew I seen her from somewhere.
She's real cheeky.
Yeah, dude, she's really dope in that. She's always fucking with Scarlett Johansson.
I feel like both of them kind of outshine her in her own movie in a way.
Yeah. No, I was about to say that. I was about to say that Scarlett was kind of in fourth gear the whole time. She was kind of like, okay, you know, like, or kind of like not as enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
But the dude, the Red Guardian, was sick as fuck. He was really cool. And the fact that when they, I don't know, well, I don't want to give it no spoilers. But yeah, we'll talk about it later, dude. But yeah. So yeah, I can see that dude being as the Red Guardian, but not as Hellboy. Not as the Red Right-Hand Man. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe they were pushing it. They were trying to typecast that fool. Yeah, I don't know. I till now I don't even have any interest in watching it, which is kind of weird. But it's because I love the first Hellboy. You know, the second one's okay. Like I said, I like it, but I'm not like a super fan of it.
It's good. My biggest problem with it was I feel like the conclusion felt really rushed.
Yeah,
you know, like. Everything's just resolved so quickly, and it was just there was not the big
albino twins, or
there wasn't the big enough payoff.
Yeah,
the way that you feel at the end of the first one.
I think they were because they were trying to incorporate these new characters or like a new timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like maybe they could have broken that one down, or like took out another element of there. You know, like because. I don't know, like there's a lot of little off timeline stories in there,
mm-hmm.
or like kind of like cutscenes where like maybe you could have edited that out or like done it different.
Mm-hmm.
Not to take anything away from Del Toro because he did that one too. No,
yeah, that was his.
That was his too. So
I just think sometimes some. You don't always need another movie.
Yeah.
You know?
No, exactly. I felt like the way this one, like, you know, ended and stuff. And although I do like the interactions between him and Liz in the second one, where they're kind of like a couple.
Yeah.
And there's like, maybe, so this is something to think about. Maybe they could have had their own spin-off, like, fucking, what are those two fools? WandaVision.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been Elizavision. Dang, that would have been sick. Hellboy and Liz just like in different universes and shit. But I felt like their interactions together were more, I guess, relatable.
Okay.
You know, than but then again, I'm looking at it as a drama, romance. What is it? Comedy, romance, rom-com.
That's another thing that Del Toro does really well, is incorporating like the romance aspects to his film.
Yeah,
because you could tell that guy's a fucking hopeless romantic.
Yeah, and that's why I love the music too. Like, I love to see their interaction and the music that he brings out with them, because it's almost like Del Toro is very specific on what he wants to do. Like if he was a fighter, he'd have many styles to choose from, you know? So I feel like he can probably make any movie, dude.
Yeah. And again, he's like Scorsese or Tarantino, where he's just studied so much cinema in general that he has all of these like an arsenal of weapons, so to speak. You know what I mean? Where he can.
I was about to say, like, it's like a musician that plays all these different musics, but he wants to just play metal. Mm-hmm. Like, he loves fucking
That's
metal.
like his bread and butter, yeah.
Yeah, but he'll switch up to, like, jazz every once in a while, but he fucking loves metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much Del Toro in a nutshell, dude. He's amazing. Do you have any specific, like, favorite parts of the movie, or, like, how you are, like, specific characters that you really love? I did want to talk about the fact that anybody who knows Anton LaVey kind of, like, took his style from this guy, and you kind of see it, because Rasputin is, like, from, like, the 1800s, right? Mm-hmm. He kind of looks similar, you know? The way, or maybe he's, like, his reincarnate. But when I saw the character of him, I immediately said, that dude looks like Anton LaVey. And it was the dude from Running Scared. I don't remember his name. The Duke guy.
Yeah.
But
John Wayne was a
yeah, John Wayne. Fuck John Wayne. What did you say about the Duke? So tell me more. Tell it to my fucking face. Say it again.